We're thinking a ton about personhood and agency and autonomy and actors. And I think especially in relation to events or things that happen, how events unfold and then how they ripple. History isn't only linear, but at the same time, there aren't a lot of things put into relation. You know, you can say, oh, wow, it's bubbling up in time in these really particular ways. But then when you look back, you're like, oh, but that kind of makes sense.
Like, I feel like maybe what we're doing is we're co-opting that terminology. I'm thinking about it in Turnpike language, looking at Asada Shakur, the absence of personhood.
Yeah.
And how she was stripped of her personhood.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoners are stripped of their personhood.
Yeah. And how are we as a society thinking about what is a person? Like a corporation is a person. Like, okay, if a corporate entity is more of a person than certain humans, like in the case of legal language around being like an illegal alien, for example, what that type of language does to an actual person or to rivers that are just thought of as dumping grounds. What are we negotiating? And I guess that kind of brings us to difference. Difference can be seen as this push for sameness, but also how difference can be this generative thing. It's like an advocacy space or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I totally feel that. Part of the brand of storytelling that we're trying to advocate for is that there is personhood in the design process.
Yeah.
That through storytelling, personhood can be established.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a way of establishing who's at the table and in what capacity.
And how the voices differ.
Yeah.
You have to kind of learn each other's legal language where you have to become fluent in different ways of communicating. So yeah, the reason rules and regulations carry across all 10 issues is there are these unspoken constraints around personhood that we're all operating under.